where the Rebbe, to be able to, gave me a very difficult job. Basically, that I should undertake Lilmeid Hasmada B'Shkida Rabba. Betekef Yachlit, Betekef Under. This is an answer in writing.
So,
The Rebbe said to me, Betekef Yachlit, Lilmeid Hasmada B'Shkida Rabba, Bizman Sheyispane. Betekef underlined twice. Hasmada Shkida Rabba, Rabba underlined once. To make up, with great determination to learn with intense effort and constancy. And it was like, can I say I'm going to?
this was an answer on a question that you had.
Right, yes.
And this is like a Tanai
Yes.
that Rebbe gave you?
Yeah. And it was like, I couldn't. But I knew I had to. And I asked again. And the Rebbe said, I answered you already. Like, are you going to do it or not? I remember the feelings at the time. It was so... The first, I answered you already. Like, but this was almost a year ago. How does the Rebbe... honestly, I wasn't even sure if the Rebbe knew who I was at that age. But the Rebbe is telling me exactly, I told you already. Why are you asking me again? And the Rebbe said, Vestas nicht. Are you going to do it or not? Like, why are you asking me again? You're the one that has to answer, not me. And the Rebbe was looking down and waiting for me to answer. Yes or no.
So the first time was in B'Ksav, and the second time was in
right.
Yechidus.
Yeah. And the Rebbe was looking down and he's waiting for me to answer. And I was like, I stood there. It felt like 2 hours. I mean, I didn't, to talk to the Rebbe and to answer a question like this. I mean, it was like, and until finally with my last keiches almost, I managed almost imperceptibly to nod my head, just like, and the Rebbe's looking down. And as soon as I moved my head a drop, the Rebbe looked up. I don't know if it was with a smile. I don't remember a smile, but I do remember it was like lichtig upon him, a very. And he said to me, "Nu, du wirst gedenken, du hast mir zugesagt, wirst du sicher können es folgen. If you'll just remember that you promised me, you'll certainly be able to do it." And at that point, it was like, the Rebbe's making a deal with me? Like, who am I? And the Rebbe is now saying, there's like we have a transaction going on here. You promised me, and I'll give you keiches. You'll be able to do it. That promise is going to make you able to do it. Now, what does it mean? Why would the promise make me able to do it? Because the knowledge, here's where the Rebbe is investing in this partnership. No, but the knowledge that if I don't do it, the Rebbe will be disappointed, and if I do it, the Rebbe will be happy. In other words, the Rebbe is saying, you are now someone who's important to me. And I couldn't, me? I don't remember how I don't remember nothing else of what the Rebbe said. I don't remember how I left the room. I was so, I guess you might say, I've said it before, that that's when I began to understand that the definition of a chassid is not someone who believes in a Rebbe. You don't have to be a chassid to believe in the Rebbe. Okay? You have to have a little bit of brains and you believe in the Rebbe. A chassid is somebody who recognizes that the Rebbe believes in them and he acts on that belief. And that's No, I'm not going to answer your question. Did I or didn't I? But
And
that's irrelevant.
but this feeling you had then, were you describing? You think this
That was right. The becoming a chassid. No, it's already, as it developed. I mean, at that time, I just like, and from that point on, I realized that my relationship with the Rebbe is not a theoretical one, and it's not a communal one. It's a personal one. It's a personal relationship that is, and everything that followed, it was based on that feeling, understanding, recognition that a chassid is not one of chassidim. A chassid is a chassid. A rebbe is not a rebbe of chassidim, of Klal Yisrael. He is all of that, but he's my rebbe. And I owe him. He gives me, but I owe him. And I owe him everything.
Interesting. So this was a important point in that.
It was a paradigm shift, let me call it that, to the extent that 14 or 15-year-olds have paradigms, but certainly it's the one with which I try to live.